On a cloudy winter morning, Alicia is walking down the street, discussing the preparations for her wedding on the phone. She is exhausted explaining every little detail and asks to call back later. To take her mind off the stress, she takes a break and goes into a coffee shop. She orders a milk coffee to go. While waiting for her order, she's busy browsing her phone when someone calls her from behind. It is Javi, her ex-boyfriend. They ask about each other's well-being, and she tells him she is planning her wedding. He congratulates her. The thing about exes is that they have so much to say, but they can't get the words out of their mouth. Instead, they just smile at each other. And this is precisely what happened with Alicia and Javi. They just stared at each other, smiling till Alicia's order was ready. She excuses herself, saying she is a bit busy. Javi insists she stays for a little while and have that coffee with him. Alicia agrees. They take a window seat and Javi asks about her mother. Alicia tells him she recently got knee surgery and is doing fine now. She adds that her mom still asks about Javi once in a while. Javi is pleased to hear that and sends his love. Alicia further tells Javi she's been promoted, and Javi is genuinely happy for her because she deserves it. As he says so, he places his hand on hers. Alicia is taken by surprise, and she pulls back her hand, trying not to give him any hope. She asks Javi what he's doing these days, and he confesses he gave in and started working at the printing press with his father. He laughs as he tells her because some time back, he thought it would be impossible for him to work with his dad, but he ended up doing what he feared because after he came back from his world tour, he had nothing left, and with his writing, he was not earning much. It is not as repulsing as he thought it would be, and he quit smoking. Alicia was amazed to hear this and congratulated him on the unexpected turn of events that turned out to be good choices in the end. It is hard for them to hide their emotions with a smile, and occasionally, the smile vanishes, only to be replaced with a tempestuous expression. Javi cannot take his eyes off her as she looks as beautiful as he remembered, or even more. Alicia asks him if he is seeing someone. He replies in the affirmative, but she doesn't know her. He tells her she's a globetrotter like him. Though she is from Buenos Aires, she has moved to this place for him. Alicia asserts she must be in love. Javi asks how Marcos is doing. Suddenly, their smile fades away, and Alicia says it wasn't his fault. She continues by saying she wanted to have a family and be happy, but Javi never tried to see it from her point of view. She even goes on to say that Javi was never meant to be in a relationship. It is all about sacrifice for him. Javi retorts that if his partner makes him feel guilty for doing everything she likes, then yes, everything is a sacrifice. Alicia didn't come here to get into an argument, so she picks up her things to leave. Javi stops her and apologizes. He doesn't want their meeting to end on a bad note. It has been a long time since they broke up. Alicia reminds him it has been 2 years, which is not long. It took her some time to get over the breakup, so she remembers. Her benevolence makes her give him another chance. She confesses she missed him, and he reminds her he tried reaching out. But now it is no use, and the least they can do is try to get along, because it will be easier for everyone. Javi gets serious for a moment and asks if she is happy. She's unable to answer it and just shrugs. She then asks if he is happy. Instead of answering the question, he says he needs to tell her something. As he is about to say something, there is a knock on the window, and a woman waves at Javi. She comes inside, and Alicia is astonished to see her pregnant. Javi greets the woman and introduces Alicia to her. She is happy to see Alicia, but Alicia cannot take it anymore and says she has to leave. Before leaving, she wishes them well. Alicia keeps walking, holding back her tears, but stops when Javi calls her from behind. He gives her the bag she forgot in the cafe. Javi hugs her one last time, and at that moment, she knows she has to let go of him, who once was her everything. They couldn't say anything to each other, but their expressions said it all. They pull away and start walking away from each other on the path that holds their future. Alicia's phone rings, and between sobs, she says she wants dahlias in her wedding. It is sometimes hard to give up on the person we once loved, but one needs to move on because holding the past brings nothing but pain. It is only when one decides to start afresh that the gamut of possibilities of being happy presents itself.